In the summer of 2025, we spent 4 days hiking the North Cascades. Join us as we head to Blue Lake, Lake Ann, up Thunder Creek, and finally to the crest of Cascade Pass. We started out the trip on the eastern side of the North Cascades. Although not in the national park, Washington Pass serves as a great portal to the rugged North Cascades. We spent a couple days exploring and taking day hikes along the Highway 20 Scenic Byway. The Blue Lake Trail served as a great introduction to the area. Before we reached the lake, we spotted this mountain goat and her kid working their way toward the trail. Before we knew it, we were reversing course and quickly looking for a place to get off the trail, and Mama Goat was right on my heels until we did. Luckily, once we were out of the way, they continued down the trail, looking for the next group of hikers they could bully out of the way. Blue Lake does live up to its name. We headed back down the trail the way we came, dodging a few showers, and day one was on the books. We headed back up and over Washington Pass the next morning. Today's hike was going to take us to Lake Ann. As we climbed into the mountain meadows, we found plenty of blooming wildflowers. Lake Ann sits in a classic glacially carved cirque, a pretty destination for a short day hike. Back down the trail we went, enjoying the abundant mountain views. We did actually spot a black bear on this trail, but it was gone before we could reach for the camera. On day 3, we did actually make it through the scenic byway and all the way over to the park. It was a Saturday, but we managed to find a trail that wasn't too crowded. You can tell by the size of the trees we had made it to the west side of the Cascades.
time to stop for lunch. What are we having?
All right, so we have spicy sardine pate on the side of the trail. Hiked up Thunder Creek on a Saturday. It's pretty good. I would recommend if you're out in North Cascade National Park on a busy day, this might be a little bit quieter trail, especially after you get past the first bridge. Yeah, nice little hike through the gorgeous woods. We're gonna stop and have a little lunch when we're really pulling out all the stops. We always do a tin fish, and so today we have pate from Portugal.
Yeah, we're doing fancy today for lunch.
Pretty excited about it. All right, homemade crackers. Hopefully they stand up to the pate. It's gonna be delicious. Oh yeah, doesn't get any better than that.
We finished our hike and it's so hot outside, but we have freezy pops.
Oh yeah, yum. They're so good. I think I'm gonna have two. Oh, so good. We kept on moving west the next day and headed to our final destination in the North Cascades, the hike to Cascade Pass. As we climbed higher on the trail, we reached the cloud level, and the second half of our climb to the pass was in dense fog. We were starting to wonder if we'd have any kind of view once we reached the pass. But the sun started to burn off the fog and clouds just as we reached the pass. We passed our time waiting for a clearer sky by watching the pikas and the hoary marmots. Not a bad way to spend the day. And that waiting finally paid off. The mountains mostly came out from under their veil of clouds, offering some dramatic views. Just before heading back down the trail, we spotted a few mountain goats hanging around the pass as well. Then it was all downhill and back to the truck. Our time in the North Cascades had come to a close. Thanks for joining us as we hiked the North Cascades. If you subscribe to the channel, we'll see you on our next adventure. Until then, we'll see you out on the trail.